Alright guys, welcome back to Photography Talk episode 111. Now in this edition of Photography Talk, we have a ton of new gear to discuss. Starting off with Canon EOS R5c dropped this week, so of course, man, you know we got to talk about the specs and features, and we're also going to talk about a big omission on the camera as well. I'm actually really surprised with this one as well. Now over at Nikon, they unveiled an incredible new lens, the NIKKOR Z 400mm 2.8 TCVRS. Now of course we'll also dive into the Leica M11, which is a not only new camera that they launched, but it's also a very expensive camera with a very interesting triple resolution sensor. Now we're going to discuss all the specs and features in just a moment, but first guys, I gotta do it as I always do. Now of course we put these videos together every single week too. You have little bite-sized little news nuggets to keep you informed as far as what's happening in the industry. Now of course, if we are successful and you find some value with this video, my friend, you would be doing a huge favor by hitting that like button down below, because it really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, let's get on to this week's headlines. Alright guys, well the wait is over, so if you have an R5 or a R6 and are tired about these things overheating on you, this week Canon officially announced the EOS R5c, which is the newest member of the EOS R lineup of mirrorless cameras. Now, and I will say this thing is way more than just simply a quick update to the R5. Now instead, this is a true hybrid for stills and video camera that blends in the photo technology of the EOS line with the video capabilities of Canon cinema line. The result is a dual camera, albeit in a big body, or a larger body than the R5. Now there are a ton of interesting specs in this thing as well. So this thing has active cooling system, which allows it to record unlimited video in all formats that are available on the camera, including 8K 60, albeit Canon RAW Light. But still guys, 8K is still available, hybrid log gamma format, as well as perpetual quantization format. The R5c also has a timecode terminal for the occasions when you're shooting with multiple cameras, and as expected, the camera includes multifunction shoe from the EOS R3. Now, another interesting feature in this camera is that the dual menu system. So when you toggle the camera to still mode, you get a menu system and a set of functions that are basically the same as the R5. But when you toggle the camera to video mode, you get a completely different set of menu and functionalities that are from the Cineline. So you kind of essentially have two distinct different cameras in one body. But it doesn't, but here's the thing that really doesn't make sense. It does not have IBIS, and I'm guessing that this has something to do with keeping the camera cool. Who knows about this, or maybe Canon can expound on that. Now the R5c will be available in March for $4,499, and actually what I'll do is you can pre-order them starting right now, so I'll actually put a link in the description below so you can do that as well. Jumping over to Nikon, Nikon just released the NIKKOR Z 400mm 2.8 TCVRS lens, and guys, this thing has some pretty slick specs. Now, according to Nikon, this lens has a new coating that offers the most robust anti-reflective performance of any Nikon lens. Now, additionally, it has what Nikon is calling the Silky Swift VCM, which basically allows the lens to be whisper quiet while also incredibly fast and accurate. Also, Nikon built a teleconverter in this thing as well, so this is going to extend your focal length by 1.4x. So this is going to give you the ability to shoot at its native 400mm to 560mm as well. Now with vibration reduction, you get 5.5 extra stops of shutter speed and a premium weather sailing, which when you hear the price of this thing, you're going to expect that this lens is going to have some just badass weather sealing. But the point is, you don't have to worry about environmental contaminants getting inside this thing. Now, of course, as I kind of hinted a moment ago, this thing is pretty pricey. It's a cool $14,000, or, well, it's $13,996.95 to be exact. Now you can get more details about this lens and actually pre-order one. I'm going to put a link in the description below as well. Now, Canon and Nikon are not the only ones that have released gear recently. Now, Leica dropped the M11 last week, and it features what they call a triple resolution technology. So, now I know what you may be saying, Alex, what the heck is that? Well, Underneath the hood is a back illuminated sensor that records images in JPEG and DNG formats at 18, 36, and 60 megapixels. Now in each case, the images are captured using the full area of the resolution. Now having the choice of resolution allows you to prioritize speed over quality at 18 or 36 megapixels, or you can go for the ultimate, the full Monty image quality at 60 megapixels with a little slower performance. Now other features include ISO range from 64 to 50,000, 15 stops of dynamic range, which is pretty badass, 14-bit color depth, and electronic shutter capable of speeds up to 1/16,000th of a second. Now all of this is wrapped in a body that maintains that classic Leica look that you would expect. And actually, speaking of expecting things though, this camera is not cheap. The price tag is nearly $9,000. But if you want one, I'll put a link in the description below for that as well. All right guys, that's it for this week's news. Let's shift gears a little bit and talk about our current giveaway. 3 lucky winners will get one of the following. We have a Hazard 4 pillbox camera bag, a Haida M15 filter set, and of course, the $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on Photography Talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to register on the site already during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello, friend. We would love to see you. And that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on Photography Talk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. And well, one other thing, if you enjoy this sort of content, be sure to head over to Photography Talk and sign up for an account. It's free to do so, and it gives you access to literally thousands of photography related articles on the site, including news articles, gear reviews, photography tutorials, and man, much, much more. So take a moment, sign up for our account, and get access to material that will certainly help you take your best shot. All right, guys, there you go. Photography Talk 111 is in the bag. It's finished, and yeah, I don't think I have any other terms that describe finish, but anyways, it's done. So before we go jumping off here, it's that time of the video where I'm going to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff that is oh so valuable to the channel. So if you found some value with this video, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, if you can hit that like button down below, it really helps with the whole YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed to the channel, friend, we would love to have you part of the family. And last but not least, so therefore you don't miss a single video that we put out, hit that like button, or not that like button, hit the bell down below, so therefore you're notified each time that we come out with a new video. And friend, that is it. So I'm going to be jumping out of my studio now, so you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.